As you look into the second half, there's been some changes. Simba Bhora bringing in Ismail Nyari, and Dynamos are bringing in their striker. Their striker Sydney Ukuripo and Shandira, they're coming in, Tanaka Shandira. As you're starting the second half, I'd like to introduce you to Kuzi Mandire, former Arnel manager. He's coming here to assist with the analysis. Welcome, Kuzi.
Good afternoon, Zimbabwe. Good afternoon, football lovers. We are here at Papa Fields, where we are witnessing a clash between Simba Bhora and Dynamos, where Simba Bhora leading the away team, which is leading 1-0. I think the changes, as we kick off, I think the changes in Dynamos were necessitated by the chances they were creating. They needed a finisher in that box, Mkokedi.
Back to the match. As you see Simba Bhora going forward. Ball goes towards Team 7. Showing the ball. They look forward to Machopa. Now Dynamos are looking to get the ball forward to their new striker Ukuribo. Seven on the ball. We try to look for Machope. Like I said in the first half, both teams are playing good football, but when it comes to the final pass, that's where we're missing it.
Absolutely, Mkokedi. I think what is lacking is that final killer pass, the one that threads between the defenders, whether it's central or on the wide areas. Otherwise, we are watching a good exchange in midfield. As Simba Bhora launch another long ball forward, so it doesn't help very much in terms of, as long as there is no cohesion in terms of building it up, then they won't create clear-cut chances.
Now the ball goes to Issa Sadiki. Issa Sadiki on the ball. They're looking for a pass to Shandira. Shandira on the box. He gets the touch, but again they lose it. The final pass we've been talking about, we've been missing that from both teams. As you look to the attack for Simba Bhora. Dynamos are looking to play on the right side, where Issa Sadiq has been creating a lot of chances from that side. Now again we lose the ball in the final third. Simba Bhora is on the attack. The ball goes towards Team 7. Back to the newcomer. He seems to be really enjoying himself. Chuntini. On the other side to Team 7. 7, 1-2 step over. He's looking for that cross, for that killer pass. It goes back to Mouchi. Another long ball. When it comes again to that final pass, it's going to be a really tough day for the coaches, as they both look frustrated when they're going forward. The passing from Dynamos is much better. When they pass the ball, they look dangerous, especially with the creativity of Issa Sadiki. Now Jala is on the ball. He gets a throw into Issa Sadiki. Issa Sadiki has been creating a lot of fouls. What do you think about his play today?
Sadiq is one of those players who is very crafty. He's a creative winger. But Mkokedi, what is lacking on the two teams is the wide both sets of wide players are not coming in between the lines to fetch that ball. So hence it forces the ball carrier to pump forward. But if you can have the wide players coming into those short spaces, collecting and turning and facing the defenders, you'll find the passes will be 15-meter passes rather than the long passes going forward.
Let's look for free kick from Issa Sadiki. It goes to the box. There again, we got Simba Shumba with the safe hands. Tolbert has been playing a great game today. Age in football doesn't matter. What matters is the experience that Tolbert Shumba brings. Again, Tolbert has got so much power. When he kicks that long ball, it goes to the other side to Mapisa. Dynamos on the ball now. It goes to Elvis. Today the game is going to be won in the middle of the park. As you see, both sets of midfielders are doing their part, trying to fight for the ball. But now, from both clubs, they seem to be looking for that long ball and playing the second ball. But when you do that, with the type of players that you have in midfield, you have to have players that are eager to win the ball on the second ball. Right now we get another long ball that just goes wayward. Dynamos on the ball, Zingai. Rajila. Jalai on the ball. Back to Shandirwa. I really like Shandirwa's play because he's a real workhorse and his energy it goes to the other side of the team. What he brings energy, and it rubs to his teammates. A long ball to Machope. Machope keeps the ball on the far right, and he gets a throw in. I was talking earlier on with Machope's potency in front of goal with 6 goals so far. What do you think of the player?
He's a goal poacher, and what I really admire about him is holding play for Simba Bhora. They are playing through him, so he's a wall and he's playing through in between those lines. He receives and he plays as the long ball comes in.
Now we get the ball on the right side. Mandela the cross. It's back to Mapisi. Mapisi looking for a long ball to Issa Sadiki. Oh, his first touch, he messes him up. And now he loses the ball again. It's another throw in. As we speak today, I'm with former Arnell FC manager. Arnell is playing FC Platinum. They seem to be on a winning roll. You know, the last 2 games they've won, and they've tied 1. So what you think is happening now with Arnell after bringing in Beef to become their coach?
Yeah, I think in English they say a new broom sweeps better, and I think Arnell are getting the results now. Ever since they changed the coach, and they've gone on a 3-match streak, and they're picking points. Today they're leading against Platinum, which is a good thing for them, and hopefully they will keep it up there as Simba Bhora attack Muzi.
Simba Bhora seem to be attacking now on the right side. They get a cross in, but Donald is there at the back. Shandira's on the ball. He attacks the space on the right side. He gives to the most dangerous player in Dynamos colors, which is Issa on the ball. He keeps on going on the right side. He gets a cross in, but you see Taff is ready there. But a misplaced clearance, it goes again to Issa. Today has been a game of mistakes. As you see now, both teams they have a chance. Dynamos got a chance to get a cross. It gets to Tafu. Tough chance to clear it, back to Issa, a misplaced first touch. It's back to Simba Bhora again. You see, I know you are a coach, so What goes to your mind when things are not going on like this, where it's just a simple touch from a player to control the ball and get a cross in, and they're missing it out? What goes to your mind in situations like that when you're a coach?
Yeah, well, it's a question of lack of concentration, because look, he had run for what, 25 meters, and I think it was a question of him running out of steam rather than anything else. So when it bubbled in the box and it was cleared, it came to him. He never had the good first touch. It's a question of concentration, and you know, when you are fatigued, you sometimes lose your concentration. So for me, it was a question of that. But then when it comes to Shandirwa, the introduction of Shandirwa, I think he brings in a new dimension in the Dynamos midfield, where he's knitting together the passes, and he's going into those short spaces, he's receiving, and he's making the team play. So that if they continue playing through him and use the outlet as Sadiq is the outlet there, I think they might get something once a good cross comes in the box.
Well said, Kuzi. While you're still saying that, I think Coach Ndira noticed that what's happening in the midfield. He's about to make a change and then bring in Gifty Saunyama. Now the ball goes again to Shandirwa. Shandirwa looks for a pass to Nyawa, to Elvis Moyo. He brings in a cross, but it's just defended again. Msebe with the clearance. A long ball up there to Machopa to keep the ball. Up again, back to Shandirwa. Shandirwa has been a great spark for Dynamos. They bring in a cross. Now there's created a foul for Dynamos. And we're looking now as Simba Bhora is about to make a substitution. They're bringing out Chimpunza and bringing in Gift Saunyama. What do you think about that substitution?
Yeah, I think it's the introduction of Kante, as is popularly known, because look, he was being a menace in that midfield. So they are looking. I think Coach Ndiraya is looking to counter the effectiveness of Shandirwa on and off the ball. So I think what Dynamos are now doing is that they are creating an overload on the defensive link of Simba Bhora, who's the guy who's coming out. So now he's trying to neutralize that by bringing in Saunyama, who's a steely guy in terms of that midfield combination, to try and neutralize Dynamos there. And as Dynamos have a free kick at a precarious position.
We got Dynamos now getting a free kick outside the box. We have 3 guys on the ball, hoping to see if a great free kick. Let's see what these guys have in store for us. Satigi is on the ball. It's another missed chance. It's another missed chance. Alexander Mandinyenya with that long and up in the air ball. It must be frustrating for Coach Lloyd, because he trusts his players to do justice when you get those chances. Like I said in the first half, when you're a championship winning team, or it's a team that looks to win championships, you create one chance, you get a goal. This is what Simba Bhora has just did in the first half. Now in the second half, it was contemplating and making sure you keep the ball. Seve on the ball, Saunyama on the ball. Again, the frustration in today's game is misplaced passes. There's a lot of misplaced passes from both teams. Mandinyenya, Shandirwa, Jalai. It goes right to Issa Sadiki, Jalai. Shandirwa is on the ball. Shandirwa is everywhere right now. What he brings to Dynamos is a lot of running, a lot of control in the midfield. He shows he wants it more. You know what happens in the last couple of games I've watched. There are no players who are hungry in our country. But this player is one player that he wants it more than anyone else. Now we get a corner from Issa Sadiki. Caught the ball in the air. And another miss. And another miss again. The difference between the two teams, when Simba Bhora creates chances, the goalkeeper saves them. But when Dynamos get chances, the balls just go wayward. What do you think should be the solution for this team?
I think I noticed one thing here, Kokeli. Every time Dynamos has possession, the Simba Bhora players I think they are content with the 1-0 lead. So they are protecting that 1-0 lead, that slender lead, and they are sitting deep, and it's a low block. So it's allowing actually Shandirwa is playing in Shandirwa's favor, because look, every time in midfield they are outnumbered. They've got numerical advantages. Dynamos come again.
Dynamos on the ball. He looks for Elvis Moyo with the quality cross, but there's no Dynamos player. There's no Dynamos player in the box. Now it gets frustrating for the fans, as the fans are starting to blow whistles. You know, Dynamos have got hard supporters who they love their team, and when things are not going all right, it becomes a trouble for the players in the field. As you look at Shandirwa, Magwaza on the ball, it goes to Jalai, back to Shandirwa. Shandirwa has been a nonsense for the opposition inside the midfield, because he's looking for every ball. He's looking for every ball. He wants the ball on his feet. He wants to be creative. And I think he's working on Dynamos' favor right now. We're getting a long throw from Simba Bhora. Goes Jalai on the ball. Issa Sadiki. Today, Issa Sadiki has been the most foul player because of his tenacity when he goes forward. He wants to work hard. He wants to make his opponent suffer. As you can tell, when the moment he gets the ball, everyone practices. The ball goes to Shandirwa. Shandirwa to Samyanda. Back to Shandirwa. To Elvis Moyo. He's patient on the ball. Now we got Sebe working hard. Dynamos seem to be dominating the midfield for the last 3 minutes. As we see, every one of the midfielders is looking for the ball and they want to play going forward. We look at the free kickers. We get the free kick on the left side, and Elvis Moyo is about bringing a cross. He brings a cross. It's not a quality cross again. The ball goes back to Zingai. Zingai on the ball, they look for that long ball. Zingai again with the ball. He's starting from the back to Mapisa. Shandirwa. He's got ample space in front of him. As he looks to get the ball to Issa Sadiki. That's the offside. That's the offside. I feel like if Dynamos are passing the ball around and they control the midfield with the short passes, they get forward quicker. But if they look for that long ball, now it becomes a lot of desperation in it.
The question, Mkokeli, is why are they playing the long ball? Because look, like I said before, Simba Bhora are sitting deep, and they are pumping the ball where Simba Bhora have numbers. Instead, what they need to have is someone who's going to carry the ball and face those Simba Bhora players who are sitting deep, force them into coming out of that shell to try and win that ball, so that they create the spaces. But as long as they get into midfield, they pump the long ball, it's cleared away, and they come again and they do the same. So now they need to carry the ball and face those guys for them to get an equalizer.
Okuribo with the ball on the left side. Simba Bhora, they got numbers in the box, and they seem to be content with what they have. And sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. But as long as Dynamos they keep on playing to their advantage, it's gonna be a tough day for Dynamos FC. Again, the ball goes to Issa Sadiki. He brings in a cross, looking for Koribo. Oh, that's another misplayed header. To utter again, the frustration from the Dynamos fans. Simba Bhora has got a lot of experienced players. Hence, you see when Dynamos is attacking, all of them, they're looking to push at the back and just consolidate what they have. The ball goes to Okurobo. It's on the far side. It brings a good cross inside the box. And right to Simba Bhora's defenders. Simba Bhora have brought everyone at the back, and they're just leaving up front Machope, and it seems to be working so far.
Yeah, it is working so far for them, because look, like I said, they are trying to protect what they have. They want the 1-0 slender lead, something that is dangerous though, but they are doing a very good job, because look, they are always waiting for the long ball that is coming in, and it's easy to defend. As Dynamos are making a change again, Chiwunga coming in, Temptation Chiwunga, who's a defensive midfielder, who's coming in for, and Freddy Alik, who is also coming in, who's a center, an attacking midfielder, coming in for Tinashe Magwaza, and unfortunately we haven't seen who went out there. We will try and figure that out for you. But then I think those changes are there to try and break the resolute Simba Bhora defense, who are defending very well at the moment.
For those players, you're bringing attacking midfielder, and it looks like Shandira has been pushed up to follow the lone striker, which might help Dynamos because of his energy. Elvis Moyo with the ball, looking for Alec. It's Shandira on the ball. The get ball on the one side to Freddy Alec, who again, like from the frustrations of the fans, you can hear those misplaced control of the ball, those misplaced passes. They have been letting Dynamos down, because they seem to look to go up front and create chances. They create those spaces where players are alone, but they fail to control the ball. Okurebo with the ball. It gets to the wide side. Back to Okurebo. To Shandirwa. Shandira's getting on the box. But the solid Simba Bhora defense. Now I can confirm Simba Bhora's defense is tight. As you see in most of the games, they are winning with 1-0 leads, and they managed to keep the scoreline that way, and it shows with their defense how resilient they are in terms of defending and bringing in a lot of numbers backwards to make sure they keep what they have.
Yeah, I think Coach Ndiraya usually is tactically defensively, so no wonder why they are always winning with these slender 1-0 wins as Dynamos attack again. Mkokeli.
Temptation Sugar on the ball is bringing another dimension of play, because it keeps the ball, it loves to keep the ball moving. But the tight defense of Simba Bhora, they've put like 5 at the back. The moment the ball goes goes wide. One of their defensive midfielders draws back to complement the 4, and they end up having 5 defenders. Now the ball is on Elvis. Chiwonga to Nyawa. They look for that long ball to Koribo, who keeps the ball to Shandirwa. Chiwonga, Sadiki, Chiwonga with the ball. Dynamos playing amazing football, but they're finding it tough to get through the great wall of Simba Bhora defense. Chiwonga on the ball to Shandirwa. To Jalai. Jalai looking for a cross. To Zingai. A cross to Alec. Alec with the ball. Alec with the ball. A great cross inside. Again, the Simba Bhora defense has been working hard and keeping calm at the back. Dynamos are now looking really good going forward. These changes that they just made, Shunga coming in, Shandira moving up to go closer to Ukuribo. It shows what the plan they're looking to get forward and create a lot of chances.
Yeah, Mkokele, what Dynamos have done is they've changed shape and they're now playing a 4-3-3 in a 4-3-3 shape where they have the 4 centre backs, and now I think they are now playing with 2 attacking players in Chiwonga and Shandirwa with Freddy Alik playing deployed on the flank, and the other side is Sadiki. Then the Namibian guy is playing as the top man. So that change in formation is helping them in terms of the second ball. Once they pump it out up front, the clearance usually it falls to these 2 attacking players in Maunga and Shandirwa. So they will always have the amputers going forward. They've added numbers going forward. That was a good tactical change by the Dynamos technical team.
Yes, these coaches are paid to make these hard decisions, and it seems now Lloyd has made one of the best decisions for Dynamos. As you see, Dynamos are camped in Simba Bhora half. As you play again, we see Nyawa's on the ball. Nyawa's trying to get on the one side. He goes back to Elvis Moyo. Elvis Moyo trying to look at that long ball is not working for Dynamos. The moment they play that long ball, they lose the ball. Now Msebe is back on the field. He looks to play. Makarachi on the ball. He makes some mistakes. But great cover from the defense, where Nyawa creates a foul. Now the difference is when Simba Bhora get these free kicks, they make them count. As you've seen in the first half, when Msebe got that free kick in, they got a goal from their captain. But now, again, Dynamos, when they're defending, they seem to be in a hurry. As both defenders now, they try to tackle one forward. It shows lack of communication in terms of the defensive unit. Now we look for another set piece from Mthokozi Msebe. Looking at Msebe for that free kick. It's a great ball inside. It was going towards Chiusha. Another foul for Dynamos. Now Simba Bhora looking to bring in Perfect Chikwende and Makunike. Both these players are quality players. As Makunike is really comfortable with the ball, Perfect Chikwende is a speed star. Perfect Chikwende going in for Machope. And blessing Makunike. Junior Makunike is coming in for Harrison Masina. Now bringing in Perfect Chikwende. Perfect Chikwende is a speed star. with the space that is being created at the back it's going to be tough for defenders. As you know, Perfect has got his speed, he's got his experience as well. I think they are looking for the counter-attacking when they get forward.
Yeah, Perfect is a busy guy, and he likes moving around, and with I can see problems for Dynamos because look, he's being busy, and with these defenders in Zingai and the captain, they might find it hard, very hard to handle him because he's always moving around, and as Dynamos, no, the goalkeeper saves, it was almost a corner there.
Tabe Shumba seems to be enjoying himself today as he's looking to get that long kick. Again, it's a long ball up front going towards Chikwende. Jala with the ball. It goes to Freddy. That's it. Really hard tackle from Shejo. Maneji has been solid on the left flank. Dynamos are being patient. Perfect is pressing real high. As Maneji on the ball with two players who have collided. But as long as it's not a head injury, the referee doesn't call it out. As you see, Tobe Shumba clears the ball outside. Saunyamba looks to be in pain as we got the stretcher coming in, but he seems to be getting up and he looks okay. Dynamos needs to show more energy going forward as they are trailing behind. And also not to forget that Dynamos will be playing in the Confederations Cup. A good result today will bring a lot of motivation for them going forward. And now looking they'll be playing away from home away from home in Botswana. This will be a great result if they can get a goal or even get 2 goals to get a win.
Yes, Mkokeli, it was going to be motivational. It was going to be a morale booster, but then by the way things are going here, I don't see them crawling back into this match. If they continue pumping up those long balls, they are playing right into the hands of the Simba Bhora rear guard, who are just mopping up everything that they throw at them.
Simba Bhora seem to be playing in 2 blocks, the defensive block and the midfield block, and it seems to be working out. Ali Sadiq on the side. He gets to Elvis Moyo. It's a good cross inside the box. Again, Fred Alec with the chance. Oh my God, they miss again. When it matters most, Dynamos seem to be losing. Now it's the ball down on the line to Perfect Chikwende, and the ball goes out. At the end of the day, Dynamos are being their own worst enemy because they're creating these chances, they're bringing crosses, and that final touch from the strikers has been lacking. It must be frustrating for Coach Lloyd, because he's brought in players who are bringing in energy, players who are bringing quality football, but now the final pass has been missing. Shandiro on the ball. Sadiki to Elvis. Elvis to Shandira. Shandira is everywhere. Nyawa, he loses the ball. It's a long ball from Junior, which the Dynamos defense get hold of. Zinga with a long ball to Freddy. Freddy with a great touch, but he loses possession again. He fights back to possession, he loses once again. as long as Dynamos plays to what Simba Bhora is giving them at hand, they're not going to equalize this game. So they should find a way of maybe passing the ball more and being patient. I think that will work for them.
I think what is lacking is pace on the wings. Once you want to use that long ball, you need to have pace on the wings. But now look, Alik and Sadiki, they don't have pace. They are holding on to play and allowing the Simba Bhora rearguard to regroup again and win possession. But Kokeli, when you look at Makunike, he looks heavy. He looks very heavy from the time we saw him here last playing at Babafield Stadium. I don't know. Maybe it's the conditions at the Shamba-based outfit, but he really looks heavy for me.
And it looks heavy. Again, now we look at him, Sebe. Sebe is attacking on the left side with Zingai on him. Zingai wins the ball. Like you are saying, Junior looks heavy. Maybe it's the conditions, as you said, maybe getting paid well. Playing with the free will, not worrying about the pay and all the stuff. So, oh my God, Oribu with the chance! It's a goal! It's a goal! What a mistake from the defender. A mistake from Webster Chaffa, the goal scorer. As you look at the pass, it was just one of those passes that should just clear up. It's 88 on the 80th minute. We get an equalizer. But it wasn't a pass as such. It was one of those long balls. And the captain, the goal scorer, the defender, Webster, he misjudged the ball. And for such a quality striker like Oribo, he won't miss that chance.
It was a defensive mix-up. It was a long ball played into the box. I think the keeper called for it, but then he hesitated. He took some steps forward, then he went back again. So the captain, according to football rules, once the goalkeeper calls for it, you leave it. So it was a defensive mix-up, and Dynamos capitalized on that.
What a great booster for Dynamos. A great booster for Ukuribo, the Namibian striker. When you're a striker and you come in from the bench and you get a goal, it gives you confidence. And now you see Dynamos are all over. Like we're saying, we need experienced players to keep what you have at the back. And it's a mistake that again bring Dynamos back in the game.
Now it takes mental strength, having led for so long, and let's see how Simba are going to respond to this one.
Now it's that long ball up again, and Chafo clears. Dynamo seems to have got a little bit of energy from that goal. Ukuribo, Shandirwa. Again, it's good press. Temten Chunga has brought in a different dimension in the game, where he's holding the ball and he looks like a player who loves to pass the ball more. And Dynamos have been. It seems like they've been listening to what we've been talking about. They're passing the ball more and they're creating chances. Ukuribo the ball. He looks to get it wide to Issa Sadiki. Issa Sadiki with the quality cross. Again, he gets cleared. Back to Issa Sadiki. He dribbles one. He looks for another one. He should have passed back to Elvis. Now Nyawa. Nyawa loses the ball. And it's a free kick again. Nyawa is one of those midfielders who doesn't let it slip. When he goes for a tackle, in most cases he wins them. And when he doesn't win them, he gets agitated, as you saw there.
I think it's a question of them having played together at Blaue Chiefs, Chikwende and Nyawa. These boys, once they play together, they have that thing that grows from the training field. So it was more like a heated up argument because of the history they have together. But Nyawa, like I said, Mablanyo, as is known, he made tactical changes. He brought in Nyawa in that holding midfield role. He pushed up Chiunga, who is an unsung hero in the Dynamos outfit. Whatever it does, it's coming out perfectly, and is complemented by the ability of Kante, who's all over the show, playing in as a box-to-box midfielder, and that has changed things for Dynamos. And here we are having them getting level.
And now we see a little bit of casemansship from Tobbe Shumba, as you see that there's too much pressure coming on his side. Now he's taking his time just to calm down the pressure that's coming their way with an injury. We see that a lot with experienced players. When the pressure comes on their side, they tend to relax and chill so that the pressure goes down a little bit. Now as we look at Dynamos, the little changes that were made, they've brought productivity in the midfield. You look at Nyawa being still in the midfield, passing the ball to Shandirwa. You see Okuribo is keeping the ball well up front. We need that for a club like Dynamos. You need a striker who's gonna keep the ball up front. We need someone with so much energy like Shandirwa to move around, because Dynamos is a big institution. Remember, they say they have 10 million fans. I'm hoping today, wherever they are impressed with this game.
Look, Dynamos are representing Zimbabwe in a few days' time, and we need to see such performance. It's going to be they are going to be good ambassadors if they play this type of football, especially through the midfield where they knock it around. It's like the coach was listening to us, where we were saying no, they don't need to be pumping the long balls inside the box. As Chunga takes a free kick.
Chunga with the free kick inside. Shumba saves. The ball again goes out for a throw-in. Dynamos making another change. They're bringing no more Shinyerere. No more Shinyerere for Elvis Moyo. Shinyerere, another experienced player coming in from FC Platinum. A really good player going forward. He's got a thunderbolt of a shot. So we're hoping the coach, he needs his crosses, he needs his shots to be on point today. As again we're looking at Simba Bhora, they're making another substitution. They're bringing in Ababuke Onifande, is a striker, as they are taking out Vasil Kawe. Vasil Kawe is played well in the first half and the first few minutes of the second half. But now Dynamos midfield seems to be overpowering their midfield. As Onifande goes in, now the long throw in comes from Freddy. A long throw into the box. And they missed out on the flick. It's a goal kick. Tobbe Shumba is taking his time. As we are looking at, we're at 87 minutes, 3 minutes to go till the full time, with added time obviously. Tobbe Shumba taking his time, using his experience to frustrate the home team fans.
Kokeli, I think one point we haven't mentioned here, I think Simba Bhora were a bit destabilized by the withdrawal of Musona. I think they're not the same without Musona up front there, making those runs and creating those intelligent spaces and running into those spaces and taking those shots at goal, and you know his presence, just his presence as Simba Bhora attack.
Olufento with the cross. He brings a throw in on the far right side of the stadium. Like you said, Walter Musona today, he wasn't as influential as he usually does. Like you said, when they withdrew Musona, Dynamos took over. But the guys that were brought in they should step up. Because when you lose an influential player like Msona, you need guys that are in the field to play hard. Junior is the ball. He's bringing it to Oliphant. Zingai clears the ball. Makuniko on the ball. He's looking for that long ball. Oliphant on the left side. As Chikwete goes inside the box. He gets the cross in. Them service or off target.
I think Simba Bhora are playing for time. If you look at the way Taubet Shumba is wasting time, Mkokeli, I think they're happy with, they're on the road. Of course, both teams are away, but then Dynamos is at home, they are home, away from home. But then for Simba Bhora traveling all the way and picking up a point, I think it's good for them because they're in the mix they're in the matrix for the championship race. So it will be good for them as they attack again.
Oliphant on the ball. He gets it on the left side. But again, it's another poor pass. Dynamos on the attack. Chinyere on the ball. He gives to Ali Sadiki. Issa Sadiki. It's a foul for Simba Bhora. As we said, they look to be content with the way things are right now, as they are taking their time. Aoshi on the ball. He's gonna take his time as much as he can, so as to frustrate the home side, Dynamos FC. It's a misplaced ball by Aoshi. Dynamos on the press. They win that ball again. Chiunga Okuribo the ball. He brings it a good cross to Fred. Oh, what a great defending by Manenje. Okuribo is coming and is shown today why Dynamos brought him all the way from Namibia. He seems to be a really threatening striker. Keeps the ball well, gets opportunities. He makes things easier for midfielders who are coming to support him. Nyao on the ball. He loses it to Makunike. Musebe on the ball. He's looking for a long ball, but now it goes wayward. We are now 90 minutes. 90 minutes of the game has been played. Now we're into added time. Nyao on the ball. Champagne on the ball. He's coming and he's really played well. Temptation Chuanga is really coming for Dynamos and played well. But he needs more agency. He needs to get up and start playing again. The ball goes wide to Jalai, who's looking for a cross. He brings a cross in. It's defended by Simba Bhora. As we see, Perfect Chikwende is now at the back. He clears the ball up front.
Muzi, I like the way Chikoba is Maplanyo is tactically flexible. The way he tinkers with his team. If you look at this formation now, he's actually telling Chinyere, the new substitute on the left, to be galloping forward. Hence, Jalai comes into midfield to create the overloads in midfield. So if these players understand it very well, Dynamos are going to be unstoppable in the last minutes in the added time. But sometimes with players who give them instruction, they go into the field of play, they do a totally different thing. This is exactly what I was talking about. Jalai now needs to come into midfield, allowing the left side to be functional in terms of galloping forward and bringing in the crosses.
That's a great teacher of the game. Mablanyo, as we all know him, is tinkered around with his team as they look for that elusive goal. The ball goes to Shinyerere. They look for a cross inside the box. Dynamos are fighting like they're playing the ball up in the air, and they're trying to get that final goal. Nyawa on the ball. He puts it wide to Shandirwa. Shandirwa is looking for that cross. It goes straight to Talbot Shumba, who's going to take his time as they seem to be comfortable with the 1-1 draw. It's Talbot on the ball. He's taking his time. He's looking for that long ball. Chinyere on the ball. Shandira on the ball. He's looking to go forward. To Jalai. To Fred. Back to Jalai. Another through ball to Fred. Manenje is a big boy. He shows his strength on the side as the ball goes out. Kuzi, I think it's been an exciting second half for Dynamos. They looked for that goal. They worked so hard to get that goal. As the game ends now, Dynamos 1, Simba Bhora 1. A great and exciting game, but a lot of missed chances for Dynamos.
Yeah, well, I think Dynamos came to the party in the second half with those changes and the intricate passing in midfield. They were breaking down the Simba Bhora midfield at will. They were cracking them down. They were coming into those half spaces, creating the runs on and off the ball. And it worked very well for them, especially when they were not pumping the ball forward. They were trying to break the rear guard of Simba Bhora. And Simba Bhora sat deep to absorb the pressure, and it was more of a point gained on the road than two points lost on the road, because look, they were under siege for the better part of the second half.
What a great game that we have just viewed today. Dynamos 1, Simba Bhora 1. Both teams deservingly getting the points, and a great start from Ablanyo, coming in as a new interim coach. He comes in, his team is behind, and going to drawing board and coming back with a great second half for Dynamos, changing tactics, seeing elusive passing from Shandira, who on a good day he should be man of the match for today. Again, we talk about missed chances from both ends of the field. Hoping we're going forward, the coach is going to go back home and look at the game, and deal with the chances that they come through the games.
Yeah, in football, Mkokeli, as you know, we can only teach these boys how to create chances, how to play as a team, how to play as a unit, and creating those chances. But when it comes to finishing, it's individual brilliance. So sometimes, as a coach, you are happy when the team creates chances like what Dynamos were doing, like what Simba Bhora were doing at certain intervals. But then, as a coach, you'll be happy when you get home, you try and replay this match, and you find you are creating more chances. But then, I mean, the biggest letdown was the Dynamos forwards. They fluffed chance after chance after chance. And in football, once you do that, especially playing in the southern in the African Safari, you get punished, and you are knocked out of the tournament as early as the preliminary round. So they need to go there and bring their shooting boots and try and convert these created chances.
Oh, what a great day we just had in Bulawayo at Baba Field Stadium. Thank you, viewers, for your time. It's been a great day. See you tomorrow. When Highlanders take on Gazi Platinum. We hope you guys have a great day. Have a great evening. See you tomorrow.